Hello, this is Brian Savage from the Savage Board Gaming Channel. Just doing my first live stream today. So I'm going to start off with a review of a game. This is kind of a payment of sorts to We Care a Lot for showing that last game I showed on channel, where I promised I'd blur him out as a joke. So I told him I'd find a game where he destroyed me. so, um, so we're going to review this game from a few weeks ago. So we're looking at it from We Care a Lot's point of view. I thought that'd be interesting. So he's the blue car. So we'll go through the draft and what's good here, right? So we have a plus speed here. Have to pay the overheat here, but we do have extra slipstream on this section here. We also have extra slipstream over here and a speed increase bonus here, right? This does not take any effect, so it's not a big deal. We do lose one stress card out of our deck. All right, so let's go ahead and go through the turns here. So Exudance 2 or Exdeuce, Exideuce, I don't know. We call him Deuce 2, which is 2-2 basically. He's green. These are out here. They're going to be taken probably the first two turns here, right? Yep. I'm dumb. That was me. Whoever the savage guy is not very good. So I took the suspension because I was still pretty new. I was thinking maybe if I could get some consistency, like always having a 4 in these little sections might actually be helpful. So, but it was really bad. I should have taken his 4-wheel drive, right? So up next is, let's see here. So it's green legend, gray legend, right? So boom, boom, red is next. That's cyst, like a cicada, I guess, because that's his picture. So he's making a cicada count. I'm going to call him Cyst. Goes, he's going to take that 4-wheel drive plus. No, he doesn't. He took suspension with the slipstream. Wow. No wonder We Care a Lot did so well. So, during this game, a few games before this one, I had talked to We Care a Lot about how much I like this card, you know, and then I didn't take it. So he goes ahead and takes it, and the four-wheel drive plus. So that's super good. That's a lot of movement for the straightaways, right? Yeah. But, you know, we let them get those cards. Probably not a good idea. So, Cyst takes wings. I take the 4-wheel drive with the cooldown. Maybe I should have took the gas pedal. I don't know. Probably should have took the gas pedal there. But, like I said, I'm still new and learning this game. You know, at that time. All right. So, second round. We Care Lots first. Forget what he takes. He might take, if I was in this position, I would probably take Slipstream somewhere to zip through some turns, you know. But that's just my preference. That's how I like to play. So he takes Tires Plus Plus, which is also good. It increases the speed limits here, you know. So this would become a 4. This would become a 6. So if he's going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? And then slipstreams, he'll only have to pay 1 heat, right? The problem with it is a double boost, so it can be a little bit erratic. Cyst takes the suspension with the cooldown. I take the RPM 1 with the 2 slipstreams because, you know, I like the slipstream through here. Maybe should have took the wings. Maybe I thought it would get back to me. Cooling system, gas pedal. So the wings do get back to me. Do I take them? Can't remember. Nope, I take the RPM with the slipstream. So I'll end up getting rid of one of these slipstreams probably. But so this should give us a good insight of how other players play, right? So if we can see what they have, and then we can kind of figure out, what is the best strategies, right? So opening hand, right? Got 4, 3, some boosts. Pretty standard opening, right? Gets a 1. He's 4 away from the corner, so he can boost, right? So, yep, that's standard. Goes up to the line, but not much control. I like to hang back a little bit, but see if I can slipstream. Giving away all my secrets of how I play. Cyst gets all the way to the line. Here's this guy who only plays 8. I boost. Go 2 more, so I'm pretty far behind here. I do have 5 heat in my engine, right? So let's finish up the turn here, and we'll see like the first turn what strategies We Care a Lot uses, right? And what cards he has. We can actually see that now. So he's got his tires, his plus, What's good about this setup might be is if you draw poorly with this, if you don't get enough movement, you can then probably use the gas pedal to make up the difference. So, all right. So, let me get out of here real quick. It's not letting me. There. So, moving 7 through this 6th turn, which is always good if you know your opponents are timid, right? So if they're not used to trying to keep up, sometimes they'll go short. And even if they don't, say if Cyst goes the 6 and then slipstreams, puts We Care a Lot in a good position to slipstream through this turn, right? And then everybody behind them, would have to pay even more to slipstream because there's nobody at this 6th spot, right? So let's see here. Okay. So here's exactly what I was talking about, right? Slipstreams. Now, green is going to have a hard time because he's going to end up here, right? And then, of course, this guy in the black car pulls up the rear, and he's really far behind at this point. All right. Okay, so starting this turn, we have this still set up, but he's not playing it now. I think it's better, maybe he's going to play it over here, right? Or they're going to play it over here, I should say. Because of this overheat, sometimes you might not have enough heat to pay for it, So going 3, going to be able to probably slipstream Cyst. So let's go ahead and start this. Yep. Cyst goes 4. Oh, that's a good move, right? So it goes 3. Does he play the gas pedal? Yes. So that's about making up that space, right? So it gives you more options when you have something like that in these turns. Did I read that wrong? What happened there? So make sure I got this right. So he went 3, right? I didn't use the gas pedal. What am I talking about? It was just flashed up that he could have used it. Maybe this is where the tires get used, right? I remember this race because that bad decision at the beginning of the race in that draft. It was like, let me try this and then see if that helps, because I struggle on the France map a lot. so, so I'm a turn behind here, which is not good. All right. Yep, here goes the tires by themselves. It's good to do that. You're in first gear. Going to be able to drop the heat even if you're in second gear, but it gives you flexibility once again to play this gas pedal, right? So having more options is always great in games. Not being stuck with one option. Okay, assist gets through the turn. Went 4. Exudance. Or deuce, I'm going to call him deuce, right? It's able to slipstream. And here we go with the tires, right? A 3 and a 4, so that's a 7. That's to pay 2 heat. Can slipstream. And look at the position I'm in right now. Like, I'm way behind here. Because, like, I'm going to end up having to spend heat here. So what I should have did, I should have been more aggressive in this first turn, right? Be more aggressive here to catch up. And then, because I was like spaces behind, I was like here, right? So I should have been way more aggressive here. Instead of going 6, maybe go 8. I had the heat for it, right? Go 8, catch up, and then worry about these turns. Play a more normal style race, right? So let's go here, get around the turn. Now, here's why this is bad, right? I just spent 2 heat there, so I could get to this turn, right? So I guess I would have spent 2 heat here anyways, but don't remember what cards I had in my hand, obviously. So move 7. I'm always a fan of stopping here on this part, so you can slipstream over here. I mean, there's really no reason to be smashed up against that line in that section, right? Now, if you are behind blue, right, slipstreaming is preferable because then you could slipstream off of the gray legend, right, at this point. But this gives you more options, I think, still. It's all about the options. You can move 3 with the gas pedal +1, or you can save this for the straightaway, which might happen here. I get through the turn, but I'm really far behind. Okay. So next round, legend car is going to go. Decides to go 5, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, goes 5. Green can go 4, and then slipstream goes 3. Okay, so wasn't able to slipstream here. At least not what I'm seeing. Sorry about that. Assist will probably be able to slipstream here, right? So, yep. And he had a big slipstream. Now, for those slipstream cards to work, you have to be in the right position. So you need to be like right in the middle of the pack. If you're too far behind like I am, it's basically a useless card, right? If you're in front and there's nobody to slipstream, it's pretty much a useless card. So if you're going to get those, I mean, I prefer to play like that, but you need to be in the right position to use it, right? Dismiss that. Okay. So Exudance is going to get through the turn here. Has 3 heat, so decides to go a little bit faster. Did he? Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. So always adding 1 to the turns seems to be his strategy, or their strategy. Deuce, I should say. I don't know why I keep wanting to call him Exudance. Deuce. We're going to call him Deuce. So assist goes around and is able to slipstream. So maybe Deuce is becoming a little bit predictable. And look how much of a good guy We Care a Lot is. He's staying close so I can maybe catch up. Did that just to help me, I think. I don't know why it's not going to the next player's turn. There it goes. Oh, forget about it. Wasn't nice. What a mean guy. No, I'm just kidding, obviously. I'm still playing it safe. I have a lot of heat in my engine. Maybe I'm playing it too safe. Yeah, but once again, like, I think being unpredictable in certain places is good. If you're doing the same thing over and over and over again, people can then start picking up on it and using that against you. So that's why I think Sis got that slipstream, you know? Okay, so next player's turn. They're going to all zip ahead. I'm already pretty much, I think, almost out of it. If I can't make up any ground here on this map, it's so hard to make up to make up ground because there's so many turns in it. You know, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and they're all spaced out, right? So there's really it's hard to do the double turn except for right here. You know, like this one maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, but then you're gonna take a big hit on heat here, right? This one also is might be able to do, you know, but yeah, it's hard picking up a one of these corners when you're one behind already. So I didn't play Heat this year at the World Series of Board Gaming, obviously. I played 4 games there. Played Wingspan. Played Arc Nova. Played Cascadia. And I played... what was the last one I played? That's what happens when you get old. Dune. I played Dune Imperium. Made to second round of Wingspan. Made a minor mistake in the order of which I played birds. they have the rule in place where you're not allowed to play the 4 power birds until second round, right? So um, I got the uh, one of the ravens, and I had the Canadian goose. I think it was one that lets you tuck a wheat and then gain 2 tuck cards. So, but I played the raven first and then the goose, right? Instead of doing it the other way, which would then I could trigger that aggro and then trigger the aggro, get the wheat from the raven, and then pay it to the Canadian goose. Because when you're in Wingspan, if you get point engine going, you definitely want to run it until it's dead. And because of how I set that up, it was very hard to do that. I wonder why it's like fighting me here. It's not doing the whole turns here. But let's go back and look at this, right? Since I was talking. So it went 6 through the turn, right? Was able to catch up here and then slipstream. So still has the gas pedal here. 2 heat. Okay, assist went really fast to catch up. Only 2 heat in the engine right now, but 1 here, so that's 3 total. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then maybe can slipstream through the turn here. Yeah, but I didn't get the chance to play this, and then I also didn't realize they have what's called Phoenix tournaments, right? Where after you're knocked out, you can then go join uh, another tournament of the games that are being played. But I thought you had to play the same one that you entered initially, but you don't. So I missed out on a chance of getting. They had a special racetrack that was only given out there, which was the Las Vegas track. So I missed out on that, or I would have joined that. I would have joined that Phoenix tournament. So 4, right? And then let's do this slowly here. Does it get played here? Right? That would be all the heat. Oh no, he gets a cooldown too, because he went in first gear. So that's probably what happens. Yep, plays the gas pedal. So there it is. That's where I was talking about the flexibility, you know. Go 4 in case he's short, right? And then if he's not and he's only 1 space away, you know you can play that gas pedal to get through the turn, right? All right, so let's just get to the next player's turn here. It's a lot of back and forth in this one, which is fun, right? Obviously, it wasn't too fun for me, being so far behind, but it happens. So now I don't have as much heat as I used to have. So, but Deuce is kind of stuck here, so it's not the end of the world. So if I can at least get into this turn, through this turn, I might be able to do something. But basically, right now, if 1, 2 turns behind these players, right? So, yep. Pay the extra just to get through the turn. Put the suspension back. Okay, here we go. Has tires, but plays the 2-2s just to get through this turn. It's understandable. Only has 1 heat, right? Do not want to crash there if possible when you're in the lead. Assist goes there and slipstreams. Goes 5 in slipstreams, but now has no heat. Deuce. We'll get through the turn. Yeah, this 2 turn is a killer here, right? Because even though this is a good place to slipstream, I would need to be up where they were at coming through now in order to make it useful, right? So Sis goes right up to the line. Okay, we're going to go 9, right? Which makes sense. Save those cards up for the end of the game, you know, that 4+. Draws the gas pedal. Okay. This might be the place to use his tires next turn. We care lots of tires. So right there, it's pretty much over for me. Because I had to go into first gear to get around this turn. So this is the turn that makes it so hard to catch up, right? For me. Because, like I said, I would need to be in the pack in order to slipstream here. And if this slows me down the whole turn where they can move a bunch of spaces. Now I can move a bunch of spaces this turn, but he's going to be way over here by then, right? So it's sort of like, at this point, my game's over. But I won in a certain way. I've learned a lesson because we care a lot. Jived me a little bit about not taking that gas pedal at the end of the game. It's like, why didn't you take that? There was 2 good cards out there I could have took. Either one might have helped me, right? That's perfect for Deuce. That legend card only went to there, right? Because now I can slipstream around them. Wow. Friendly legend car. Couldn't go through it. I do go through it. Cost me all my heat to do that though, just to stay semi-relevant. So we care a lot. Going to get through this turn. Oh, we didn't look at his last turn. Let's go back because I was too busy gibbering and jabbering here, right? So let's go through it together, right? Plays a 4 going through that turn, first gear, right? Cools down a heat. Plays gas pedal. Has to scrap all these cards, but it's not a big deal. We're at the end here. Moves 3 spaces forward. Pays 2 heat to catch up to here, I guess, and then slipstream. Yep. Pretty good move. I mean, that's because you're at the end here, right? You have all your loaded cards here, right? 3 boost plus a 4 plus 2 3s if you can get into 4th gear, right? That's really good. Which of course he can because he got 1 heat left in the engine, right? I like to have 2 coming around that turn, but with that many boost symbols already, it's like, who cares if you have that extra one to boost, right? Okay, see what the person in last place is going to do. Puts the 4 back in. Maybe I shouldn't have been doing that. Okay, here we go. Ready? Okay, moves 15 spaces forward. Had some pretty bad draws on these, right? I mean, it's only a total of 5, but still, that's 10, 15 movement, right? That's, well, yeah, 15 movement right here, Brian. Yeah, it's pretty good. Assist falls short of the man, that hurts. That hurts so bad when that happens to you. Like, you just want to cross that finish line, and sometimes the game just says, "Nope, you're not gonna do it." I'm pretty sure Deuce just gets through the turn. I have no chance. I mean, my turns are gonna be pretty boring at this point. You know, I have 1 heat. I'm probably not getting heat back into my hand at this point. I would have cooled down there. So, but good game for We Care a Lot. This is my payment for not blurring his car out in the last video. So hopefully you enjoyed that. But we'll go ahead and leave the game, right? And actually do some gameplay, right? So let's go ahead and switch over to let me see here. Where's my OBS? Okay, so let's go over here. Let's actually play a game of Heat if we can. So let's go to Arena. Play now. See if the queue is pretty fast today. I don't have my chat up. What is going on here? As you can tell, I'm pretty new to this. So, yeah, I'm going to make mistakes in streaming here, so just be aware of that. It's my first live stream. I would play Azul in Arena, but they only play 2 players. And I would rather not play Azul 2 players. It's not my favorite way to play. So, and to me, it's almost like a totally different game playing 2 players than it is to play like 3 players, right? Yeah, it's one of those games. All right, well, we're not getting much going on here. Doing pretty bad at terraforming Mars, but that's not going to be a tournament I would join. So if I would go back to the World Series of Board Gaming, I would only see that game in either the semis or the final, right? So, and more likely I'll be playing against other players who might not be good at that game also, right? Same thing with Arc Nova. I like playing it 3 players. It's head to head most of the time. So I can normally make it up to silver in Arc Nova before I like peter out. I really don't play much else other than Wingspan here. I have made Elite League and Wingspan, but just not this season. Seems like I hit a wall once I hit gold for some reason. Is there any games you guys would like me to play? I see I have one viewer. Welcome to the stream. I don't want to sit here and have people watch me in the queue for this, so maybe I switch over to some other game. Let's see here. Switch back here. You know what? Let's do Arena Arc Nova. Like I said, I'm not really a big fan of 2 players in it, so but we'll play it. See which one starts up first here. So these are all the games I played, but I was in a string where I was trying to get to where I could actually like play test like the alpha game. So in order to do that, you have to play like a whole bunch of games and have a good karma, which is, you know, I'm always pretty much always at 100 karma. So yeah, 1%. The only time I didn't have 100% karma is I was playing Gizmos, and for some reason on the last turn I thought I didn't need to do anything. I thought my game was over, and I walked away from my computer. So it's like I come back and I see people yelling in the chat at me. I was like, oh, sorry. So let's look at this. We have Asia, we have species diversity, we have birds, right? So let's see here. I could take this and go with upgraded sponsors. We are on ice cream parlors, the variant of it. So there is a water over here now. So obviously we want to try to get to these as quickly as we can. So that's hard to play. So I think, I mean, we only have Asia here. So why don't we do this, this, right? And push towards Asia. Do I take the cheetah? That's the question, right? Because I could take this or this, right? So with this strategy, I'm going to probably just take this right off the bat to play this. If I take this, I could do this and maybe get an early conservation project. So yeah, I think this is what we're going to keep. I'm average at best at this game. Oh yeah, geez, Brian. Oh, I lucked out. I got favorite zoo. You should always check your check your end game cards, right? So I can't play this, right? So let's just do this right off the bat. Some first player, and grab this. So this does signal to my opponent that I probably have an animal that needs this. And there's only so many of them, but it is what it is. So the question is, do I start over here and try to get this rep and this? Or do I start over here, get the money, right? And build the 3 here for, oh, I can't do it that way. Go here, I would have to build it here. Whereas if I go this way, I build here and here, right? Yeah, I think that's probably the better way of doing it, because I have to play this because it gives me the ability to do this. Pretty sure other people, well, I don't think other people would have played it any differently if they had these cards. Maybe it would have been better to grab the Asia Partner Zoo and just play this. I'm also not a big fan of the pilfering in that because in some games I played, it just seems like nobody's willing to play animals first if like monkeys are the goal, right? So if monkeys are the goal or lizards are the goal, there's normally like a standoff about who's going to play the animals first so that they don't get hit by some effect that'll hurt them right off the bat. All right, so we know we can't play this yet, right? So let's exit down. I could have went for money there. Maybe I should have. Undo last step. Yeah, let's go for money instead. I'm sorry. Let's see how many bad plays I can make right off the bat here. Puts pressure on Vorizoro. Vorizoro. Something like that. Okay. So he broke. He's set it up to where I like can't break. So why don't we just do the simple thing, right? Do this. Cover this, right? Put this here. Okay. The good thing about this map is, well, I don't think it'll help very much here. Oh, there's an elephant out there. Okay, so I definitely want that elephant, right? So I'm probably going to play. I'm going to play the panda and then use sponsors to trigger the end of the round, right? And if I do that, like say if Verizzi builds, right? Because he has no animals, right? So if he builds, right, and I do that, he might not get to play an animal. So he's going to have to choose between animals or association, right? So association, you definitely want to play it if possible. Like it hurt. You play as many as you can. I think that's why I struggle at times. So we're just going to do this. Put it here, right? It's excellent. Because I'm going to get to not only break for 3, I'm going to break for 6, which will give me a bunch of money too. So let's do that. Let's just break it, right? Break for 3. Break for 3. Okay. So confirm. So I definitely want to get that get that monkey out, right? Depending what he plays right now, I might be able to pilfer off of him, but that's a secondary concern for me. So first thing I'm going to do is snap up the elephant and have that in reserve. Elephants are extremely good cards to have because they give you extra endgame scoring, right? Plus, they're worth a lot of points. So it needs water, so this isn't a card I'm going to play right away. So as I build this way, I'm going to have to put a 5 over here somewhere, right? Confirm that. So I have that there. So right now I'm just trying to think of what I'm going to take as my first upgrade here. Probably, because there's an option. I could possibly just take the worker, right? So I'm going to get 4 off of it. So yeah, so let's do this, right? Build here. Do this. Confirm. Still hasn't played any animals yet? That's interesting. It makes me not want to do that yet. It makes me want to... I'm probably going to do sponsors is what I'm going to do. I'm going to upgrade the card, do sponsors, get Science Lab out. It's almost as good as, well, it's probably might be slightly better than... They're about even. I would say snapping and this, taking from range, be just as good because I can at least draw off the top of the deck, right? So I'm not going to worry about the pilfering. It is what it is, right? I'm going to play that. Now, there is that, I think it's research, some migration, whatever it is, which lets you release to multiple things. So maybe I get some more monkeys like this one. If I get that, we'll pass on that, obviously. I just want to get it out there because I'm going to release it. And what's good about this is, you know, I'm not sure what he has. He's built a 1 and a 2. That could be anything. He took 1, so he might need a microscope for that. You know what? The good thing is by releasing this, releasing that macaw, right? I'm going to get a worker because that's obviously what I'm going to take for my first reward, right? So here we go. Jungle. And we're going to take worker. Upgrade a card. We're going to upgrade sponsors here. Now they give me the one that gives me the extra worker. I should know the names of these by now. I've played this game so much, but drawing blanks on things today. Must have scared him with that pilfering card. Another card that would be really good is Species Diversity, but because I already have a water, so if I can get some rock and water, split it, it's worth a lot of points at the end. But so I have two different types of animals. Rizzy still hasn't played an animal yet. It's interesting. So confirm play. So I've already scored a CP at the end of the game. So I have 3 of those. We'll draw. That needs that. Those all need something. I'm going to draw from the deck. Talented Communicator is the card I was thinking of. That's the card I was thinking of. Talented Communicator. That's the one that gives you the worker. And there's a whole slew of good upgraded sponsor cards. So now the question is, do I have to draw cards right now. I need this turn to end pretty quickly here. Rizzo. That's the name. I gotta remember that. So that's going to be the charm of my channel, I guess, butchering people's names. Seems like I do it all the time. Not a big fan of splitting these. I might want to just pick this up anyways right now, if I can get to it. So yeah, I'm definitely going to draw cards here. Then I need to make a determination of what's good and what's not, right? Confirm. Okay, so what do we got here? This is good. I can play this pretty much right now. Not getting much variety, unfortunately. I like the wolf, but this gives me this to get that. This might be the card to play next. I could get rid of this. And then just use my sponsors for... I'm going to have to discard one of these anyways. And this will set me up just in case polar bears come out. Right? Okay. So I really want to break here. Do I do that? I think I do. So we're going to do this. Just force this break. Now the question is... Wait, don't do this, Brian. Don't do this. Stop, redo. Restart. What am I doing? Use my worker. Sorry. That was almost a mistake. I just said you should use your workers, right? There we go. Upgrade a card. We'll probably upgrade... Do we upgrade cards? I definitely have to upgrade cards regardless, sooner or later. I guess I can upgrade build for now and then do cards. I have to have animals too, so we know what upgrades we need. We need animals for the elephant. We need cards so I can get past this 9, right? So we're not going to play the elephant yet, and we're definitely going to pick up Asia, right? So So another bonus to upgrading the sponsors is that you can break for more money, right? So I'm going to get 6 instead of 3, which might make a big difference here since, you know, I had to release that animal, so my appeal's not up really high right now. But we're definitely playing mountain tape here next, right? And then we're going to start working our way this way to try to hit these. Since I have build upgrade, I can sneak down this way. All right, now we'll break. All right, so let's do this. Get the 6 money. I'm going to let go of the wolf, I think, here. What's the upside to this other than that bear? It's really none. Maybe I'll keep the wolf. Let's see here. Because this is such a good release animal. It's good for predators and Europe, obviously. And it's, you know, it's a 4. You're only losing 4 appeal if you release it. So let's get rid of this. I really would like to get some variety in my variety thing here, right? So take a card from range. What do I want here? The monkey? Yeah, we want to take this here, right? Once again, there's cards, you know, there's that card, migration recording or whatever, that lets you release extra cards. So it might be worth taking this just to get the reputation. It's also good for this goal, right? It'll put me at 4. So, and it doesn't seem like Rizori is pushing animals too much right now. So it makes me almost want to get 2 size for my next reward over there. Because I can get cards at the end of the turn, so snapping's not as important, right? Because of this. But also, what this could do is, that's what I should do, right? Get a pouch, right? Yes, because I'm drawing 1. It might be useless, and I can pouch it for 2 points, right? I think I'm going to do that. I think that's the plan. It's my eureka moment. So maybe it is worth taking snapping after that, right? Take that. I can start tucking 1 per turn, right? Unless there's something really good out there. I'm going to have my last upgrade here in a second, because I'm going to, if I build first, I can't play any of those. I can only play 1 animal, right? Yeah, I still think I will build first. If I take that, that'll be 8. 8 off of that. Won't have enough to play that, so let's not do that. Let's do this, maybe? Okay, now I have enough for my type here. I'm going to pass that. Probably put another kiosk here, then build down and around. Maybe put a kiosk here. I'll leave that open because I might get a 3 size animal, you know. Take Asia. Discard a card, draw a card. I don't think I really want to do that. So I like these cards in particular. This gives me another species type. So does this, and that's going to be great at the end of the game, right? So we'll pass there. And we'll pass there, right? Of course, I could always play... That's really good. Yeah, that's real good, Brian. I might... If I can get a money somehow... thinking about if I can get one more money, like say if I break, then it's at risk of losing it. But I was thinking maybe get the hyena compound here and go like this, so I could be next to this. Then I can just put the kiosk here instead, right? And then here, right? Put a pavilion there. Of course, I have cards. I guess I could just draw it, right? Which might be the wise thing to do here, but I really want to play this, right? Let's get that and get the 1 victory point, I guess. The question is, do I spend the 2 X tokens to get that? I think I do. That'll make my job a lot easier. I can start playing animals from range. I can play sponsors from range. It's going to do association. I think it's worth spending the 2 X tokens just to do it, right? Question is, what do I want to get? So I'm going to be at 5 there, but I only need 4. 5 species. 1, 2, 3, 4. I need 1 more there to make that worth it. Sorry about that. Alright, so let's work this through. Probably wants to break, so I don't want to waste. Let's do this. Take partner zoo. I guess Europe. Since I have the wolf, makes it a 9. Upgrading animals, obviously. Because here's my thinking, right? If we break, I'll get my 5th type of animal. Simply because of this, right? I just need to figure out how to place it. So I need a 5 up here for the elephant. So if I go like this, right, here, I could put the elephant down here though too, right? Wait, what? Didn't break? I really thought he was going to break. Um, wasn't prepared for this. I have no money. I can draw from... Yeah, can't undo it. There's a bear. Tortoise is okay. That would have been much better at the beginning of the game. There's another monkey. I'm going to keep this one, definitely. Is it worth even taking this? Yes, because I can't get my last worker without it, right? So I'm going to keep the bear. Let's get rid of this monkey, right? And if he extends it again, extends the turn again, I'll just play the meerkat den. Down here, right? Actually, that's a pretty good card. Do I give up on the wolf? I think I give up on the wolf here, actually. Wish would have known that. Turn ago. Because this is good, right? Oh, he's giving me another turn. Wow. Really thought he was going to break there. So I don't have to get rid of anything. Okay, so we're going to do this. Confirm play, right? Meerkat Den. 2. This has been a low money game for sure. What do I do? Like maybe here? Yeah. Still have the same plan. But might be able to execute it slightly better now. Because I could build a 1 here, 4 here, right? Put the sea turtle tank here. Right? Yes. Sea turtle tank here. That'll give me all my symbols, right? So 1, yep. That sounds like the plan. Don't know if it's a good plan, but it's the plan I'm going with. You got to stick to it. This game's going very, very sluggish, but I think it'll pick up here shortly. It's about time the break was done. Okay, take a card from with reputation. I'm not pouching yet, so I can just take the tank, right? Sea turtle tank. Now the question is, do I have enough money to do everything I want to do here? So I need 20. I do not. But, so if I pay the 11, right, that'll leave me with 5. 5 and 4, yeah, I do have enough money for all that. But I have to build. I gotta build first. Okay, so we're gonna change the plan one more time. This is how we're gonna build, right? We're gonna do this. Gonna put this down here. Right? This gives me this here. Draw one from the deck or from display. I'm not big on birds right now. Just take from the deck. Wow. It's also full-throated. Is it better though? No. It's cheaper though. That's the thing. So we're gonna go there, right? I'll get the 5 money. Back up to 11, right? I really need to ramp up my my reputation too. I'm gonna get 2 from here, right? I got 1 right here, so that's 3 more. That puts me at 9. Then I got to figure out how to get the rest, right? Because I definitely am gonna take this. This is too hard. Even with sponsors, it's hard to get this one to score you points. All right, I'm not doing birds, so I don't care about that. Can't do that yet. How about we do this, right? Doesn't help me at all. I've pretty much tapped out of a lot of this stuff. So restart. Yeah, so that's not going to help me. How about if I exit down? Much better, Brian. Because this will give me 6. Put me at 17, right? So I can then play these 2. Trust me, I do want to, definitely want to play that sea turtle tank, but it's probably better just to get the animals out, right? So let's do this. We're going to break for 6, right? Because I need the money. Confirm. Play these 2. What's expendable here? It's probably the New Zealand fur seal. The only reason why I might keep that would be if I was trying to, like, hoping to get a rhino at the end. And maybe want to do continents, different habitats. But it's probably just as good of me to take herbivores, right? At this point. Okay. It's going to play animals. We have to do this, Horsefield Tarsier first. So I have enough money to play the wolf. Okay. I could get 1 extra for the predators, but that's fine. Ooh, to play this, I need another predator symbol. I didn't even think of that. I think it's because I was thinking about taking the spotty hyenas and then lost track of that. Everything's pretty much lining up for me to get the species diversity. And I'll have Asia since he did the 2, but that's alright. So what's fun to take here? Just take this on principle. and draw one. Let's see if we can get some conservation projects here. Ooh, pouching. That's... Oh my god, look what we hit. Yes, 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 yes. I need another water animal. Is there any out there? No. This is, though. Okay, discard a card. Oh, man. I think we discard the monkey. That's such a good card, Brian. We don't want to play it yet, because I at least need one card with the water tag. So my elephant has it. All right. So what do I want to get rid of here? I'm going to get rid of this. I need to get rid of one more. I don't want to get rid of this bear. I'm going to have to pick up a predator somewhere else. So we'll get rid of this. Yeah, because that's too many 5 animals. I'll be struggling here soon to pay for these enclosures that I need, right? Okay, take a card within range. Do I take that? Yes, we're going to take this. Because I need an animal to play right now. Because I definitely need to boost this up. It's pretty good. I can use the kiosks, right, to fill in some of these gaps that I have, you know. Thank you, Mike18Q6. Sorry I didn't see your chat. Like I said, I'm still new. I got to start checking that more often. I've been engrossed in my strategies at the moment, so but thank you for commenting. Building even necessary right yet? This cost me 15. So let's just X down this, right? Confirm. Play turtle tank. Put the 5 there. Okay. Yep. So I really need to push and then keep birds away from him, right? So we're going to do this. Place unique building, which we're going to do right here. Definitely want to draw. I don't want to play animals first. I want to draw first. Just take them from there. I don't have any Africa tags, right? Neither does he. Just got the partner zoo. Really going to. Now let me just double check my plan here. Let's go through this real quick. I don't want to play this yet because I want this pouch, right? So I got time to do animals and then cards. So I have cards which I can then tuck, right? So let's do that, right? I will go like this because I need to start. Oh, that's also good because I'm going to be able to draw a card from here, right? Draw one card from the display. Let's take that. So he can't take this and then do that. Got a bird finally. Actually, we got options where I might not have to draw cards, right? So let's do this. Let's put this here, right? Draw from the display. Going to take that because he wants birds, right? And then we'll take this and put a kiosk down here, which adds more to my income, right? Can't play a second one, but I'm set up for the tuck pouching strategy. Tucking till I play Wingspan. Is a Pocky stable even worth it? I don't have enough. Projects, right? So what's he gonna do? Let's look at it here, right? He's got the eagle. He's going for birds definitely. Played his eagle early. Not a big fan of that play, but he is trying to constrict me, but he has more points. I don't know. So priorities here. Somehow get this played. It's worth 27. I make 27 income right now. So I definitely need to build the 10 this turn. I'm going to tuck the birds, right? Because I'm going to do like almost like a double decker 5 here, right? 1 5 here, 1 5 here. Like they're stacked on top of each other. So let's do this, right? A pouch. I don't see very many people doing this, so I don't know if this is a mistake or not, but I just think it's... I can build for free or gain 5 money. I don't really need to build, but I could. Like, building's not everything, right? So let's take the money, right? Discard final scoring cards. So I'm at least going to get 3, if not all 4. I'm going to do everything I can to get all 4 conservation points from Favorite Zoo, right? Because if I play animals twice more, right, that's going to move me up to 12, right? So that's 12 right here. If I get desperate, I really don't have much to do with my workers other than conservation projects. So I can keep trying to take birds away from Vorizori. I cannot say his name for some reason. Vorizori. Sorry if I'm butchering your name. If you ever see this video. So I'm waiting for Vizori to actually do something here. Like, is he going to quit on me? Hopefully not. It'd be a real shame if they quit. It really would be. So... there we go. Okay. Sometimes the app freezes, and players won't know it's there. We're waiting on them. So sometimes it's good to say, "Hey, are you there?" You know. So definitely going to draw cards here. That should jump my money making up a little bit because I'll have all the kiosks covered. We're about the same in appeal, so that's pretty good. I think I put this on low quality, so like there's a delay in what I'm saying and what you're hearing. So if I don't answer your chats right away, just be patient. So draw cards because I need stuff to pouch at the end of the turn, right? So this is actually, if you have the cards and you can do this every time, this is better than a CP, you know? So definitely drawing. We're going to draw this because I don't want them to have it. I'm going to try to deny him as many um, birds as possible. There it is, migration recording. Oh my god, I got it. Wow. I didn't think I was going to get it, but I got it. So, what we can do is we're going to play that, and that's going to let me um, release the Tarsier, right? And gain 6 points basically, because I'm going to get 3 CP, which is 9, and lose 3, which is, bring me down to 6. So here we go. And I'll have the space to play that Bird of Paradise, right? So let's do this. I'm going to turn it so it fits nice and neat in there. Now the question is, where am I going to play it? I think the only real place I have is right here, right? I could do it here. Guess it doesn't matter really. It's going to be 1 point each, because I'm probably going to put out another kiosk with the Bird of Paradise. Let's take one from the display. We'll take that. And I'm probably going to have a big turn next turn, because I'm going to play both of these now. So it's only going to cost me 1 X token to do that, because I get a +1, so I'm at 6. These are a total of 7. So things are looking up. Definitely looking up, because if I can get that grizzly bear out there, right, I can then release him with this, and also release this one, right? So that's another double release on this migration record, right? Migration recording. Just got to remind myself to look over every few minutes. Sorry, I'm nervous. This is my first live stream, so when I'm recording instead, it's much easier. There's less things I have to keep track of, so I'll try to look over there every in between turns. All right, here we go. Do this, do this. Good thing about this is I could probably see. I don't want to get too fancy. Let's not get too fancy, Brian. But if I'm not able to get this turn over with, if this moves up 1, then I can play this from range, right? So just in case I'm behind, it's worth 2 victory points. I would like to play 1 more water, right? Because of species diversity, right? So you get 2 for every pair to a max of 3. So I just need another water. The problem with that is if I release that type here, then I'm still going to make more points for releasing it. So, all right, we got a new break coming. Okay, oh my god. Can I play that? Unfortunately, I can't play that polar bear exhibit, because it needs to touch water. Dang it. Okay, so let's take cards, right? Large animals. Like I said, I'm trying to kill things that are gonna help out my opponent, you know? He has no place to play that, so let me take this just in case. All right, we're going to pouch up to 2, but I'll just pouch this because I like the other cards I have, right? Okay, I got a lot of money now. All right, confirm. Serious? All right, here we go. I think I have to do my release first, though. So let's do that, right? Jungle again. Now the question is, what do I want? Don't know if I want the X tokens. The money might be nice. Snapping might be nice. That way I can get that Rhino. Let's do that. That way if there's another break, I can definitely grab 2 cards for the pouch, right? That's the other good thing about migration recording is that you get the extra. I forgot about that. You get the extra CP for doing it. So I made way more points than I thought I was, right? So let's confirm this. Secretary Bird, that's good for the opponent. They can get it, but they might just take Ornithologist, right? My plan is not to even get birds. I'm not even worried about this project here because I can get this at the end, right, for 3 more. Probably going to. Do I have another predator to use this bear? I do not. I need another predator. Maybe I'll get lucky here with this thing. Nope. Nope. That's alright. We're just going to do this anyways, right? So, play animals. And there's one particular project that'd be really, really good for me. Because I'm getting a lot of endgame scoring already, right? I'm getting this one. I'm getting this. That. So I got a lot of endgame scoring. Not to mention this one here also, right? Draw 2, keep 1, right? So research. No. So it's a little bit of a dud. What am I not connected to? Connected to all the water. I'm not connected to the rock, but we'll fix that here in a second, right? So we're going to keep that because I don't have enough money to play this Bird of Paradise. Oh well. It'll happen soon enough, right? Because I was just going to put the thing here. The kiosk. So, we're almost at endgame already. What was his rating? Like, I feel almost bad that I'm doing so well. So you definitely can see the power of this, you know, like I can reuse the same things here and reuse this one. I just gotta be able to do it, right? I wish I could get one predator so that I could uh, play that bear. We'll see if it actually happens or not. But feel pretty good. So let's see here. I'm getting 2 CP. Um, if I don't release, I'll get another CP here. Actually, uh, probably 4 points there. So yeah, that's a lot of end game scoring plus my things here, right? All right, let's. Do I even want to draw? Like, I don't want to drag this out, you know. But let me see if I can at least get a predator here, make it worth playing this bear, because the bear will give me my final worker. Um, do I have anything that qualifies for that? I do. That's another endgame scoring, or another conservation project I can play. Okay, look, we got it. Let's discard one. We'll get rid of the lizard, right? Or do we? Yeah, because I don't have a place for it. Okay, so now we got a plan in place. We're going to try to play these two next turn, right? Which then I can release the bear, then play the. I'm making all these plans. I might be over 100 points already. What am I doing? Let me figure this out, right? So let's see here. Like, then I can place the rhino. I might not need to. Let's just end the game if I can. So this is 12, right? Let's be 84. Yosemite will give me 15 minus 9. No, sorry, 18 minus 9, so 9 points. So 9 onto that would be 93. Then I play the, yeah, that's the strategy, I think. Yep. But in order to do that, I need money, right? So we're going to do this, right? I'm going to build. Oh, wait, restart. I need both of these, right? Swing around here. I'll pick this up and touch the last rock. So now that'll be complete. Okay. So I got 5 CP here. He's going to break for money. And I'm going to break for money, right? Yes. Because I need it. That'll give me 10 more money, right? Because this isn't going to be cheap to play all these, right? So it's going to be 24 plus 22, so 46. I think I have just enough. Just enough. By doing that, I have to discard 2 cards. We're not going to play these, right? And we're going to pouch the bird of paradise, but I get to do stuff first, right? So let's do this. Snap up. Does it matter, I guess? That'd be funny if I could do that. Is that even? That's no. It's not a. Don't think about it, Brian. Don't think about it. Right. I was laughing because I was thinking I could do this and then get my. I think that's my problem with this game. I want to do everything, and I need to like narrow my vision, so to speak, right? So I think I should be able to still pouch both of these, right? Boom, boom. Oh. That's okay. I mean, it's time to end the game anyways, right? So 12 puts me at 84 still. I did pouch those, right? Yep. 84. 84, 9. It's 93. Yeah, I'm still good. I'm still good. Still good. So we're going to do this. I'm going to take this just as a joke. Just maybe like, because he can't be affected by it anyways. Now that I think about it, right? It doesn't matter what I take. Maybe take that. Not that it matters, right? I'm going to play the Badger. Boom, right? Oh. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to do everything I want to do. Because I forgot about the 6 points from this. It's alright. The goal is the win. And by forcing the end here, um, I think that's good for me, right? I'm gonna pass. Do I need to do that? Hmm. Place the animals card into 5 or 4. Let's pass that, right? See, at this point, I thought I would only have 84. That's why I did some really bad math there. Because I forgot about those 6 and I forgot about some of the other scoring things I had going on. So, but I don't think there's a way I can lose this, to tell you the truth. I mean, let's look at their end game scoring, right? They get that one. Do not have that. 2. Don't have that yet. They might get that. Maybe. That's strange. So this is why I have to end it, right? Because I think he's going to try to grab that. So let's just end it, right? Let's not mess around. Play support conservation project. And if they play off of it, he's going to not make all that much points off of it. So here we go, grizzly bear, right? None of these really matter at this point in time, so we'll just take that. Why not? Just to doubly make sure that I select the enclosure. Probably would select this one because it's touching water, right? So I get another one of these and a conservation point. Get 5 there. Get this, right? Just place this for the fun of it on the edge because that's another CP, right? If I would have did it. See, I could have drug it out, but I think what he was trying to do is, right? And I could be wrong. He's trying to get down here and maybe do a conservation and pick this up, right? So I could not allow that. Yeah, see, that's the problem I have with Arc Nova is sometimes I get enamored with, well, how many points can I score? I need to go for the maximum amount of points. That's not really what I need to do. What I need to do is have enough points to win and trigger the end game when I need to, right? So, but so there's Arc Nova, game of Arc Nova. Um, let's return to the site. I'll give Heat one more chance here, and if not, we'll go to some regular games of Azul to close out the stream. I don't know if I can reply to this while I'm in stream. Can I? No, can't do it. Ooh, what did I do there? Did I lose it? I clicked below it. Well, it looks like Heat's probably going to be a no-go the way things are going. Normally what happens is while I'm waiting for Heat, I pull up Slay the Spire and start playing Slay the Spire while I'm waiting. And normally as soon as I get halfway through Slay the Spire, it decides it wants to start a game. So um, hmm. Earth is another one that you play two players in arena, so I'm not a big fan of that. I think. Let me just double check. Right. Let's go here. Right. If I go to arena, right, two players. Yeah. To me, it's not real fun to play it like that. Uh, so let's close that up. Go back here. Okay, we'll give it a few more minutes here, and then we'll go ahead and switch over to Azul. Okay, yep, we'll go ahead and switch over here. Yep, I don't like playing this in normal mode because they don't. A lot of people don't want to play with all the upgrades and the track conditions. Ooh, this could be interesting. Somebody who's way ahead of me. Will they join though? That's the question. And where are they going to be positioned at? Hopefully, not right behind me. Not a big fan of all the Azul games. I have played Stained Glass. I don't like it as much as the original. I think that giving people a way out of taking those tiles off the floor kind of takes something away from the tightness of Azul. So let's try this one. Got two, got all three, all right. So let's look at our starting thing here. I get to go first, yay. And there's plenty of yellow and blue, so we're gonna start there. Okay. So Euless takes the two black. Not a big fan of starting in these columns if possible, because you have less options. Like the blue here, I have 8 options. Here you only have 5, right? And then if you play one next to it, you have even less options, right? For this piece, right? Oh, we're going to do this, huh? We're going to go head to head here, it looks like. So, why don't I do this? I did that because then if he wants to fill in the first row with red, he has to take one of these, right? So... that's painful. Wait, what? Seriously? You're gonna give me that? I'll take it. I'll take it. It also kind of hurt Euless too, you know, if they were gonna do this. So, pretty much, unless they shove them all together, I'm going to get my blue. So now we need to figure out what do we want to get with it, right? See, that was a bad play because now you have to take 2 of those, right? I guess I just would do this because it's either going to be this or the black, right? You might take the black here. Now all the yellows are bunched together. So yeah, I'll do that. Just because that 5 row is harder to get, and I already got my points at the top for this column. Might as well start it now. Just got to be careful. I've been in some tight situations recently where I've been careless. I don't want to fall into that trap. So what do we got here? Wow. 4 blacks. Problem with that is if they do that and it gets around to me, I'm taking that yellow from them. So you have to be heartless in this game. You really do. Yep, there you go. Well, the question is, will they take that? Yes, they will. Okay, so we need to come up with a new plan here for this turn. So blacks are out of the question. So why don't we go first? Next turn, get this, confirm. Like to get 3 of the light blue. So I'm hoping they get shoved together somehow. All the yellows are gone. Wow. So I'm going to take a little bit of time thinking this through. There's no way I can stop this, right? So I need one for the top. So why don't I do this, right? For the top row. not be rash about my decisions. That's fine. Will I get stuck with those if I do that? No, I will not. Let's do this, right? See, here's the advantage of starting here, right? Because all the yellows were gone, I still could place this here and score too, right? Just won't score the chaining them down bonus. So that's actually really good. I didn't think they were going to give me the red. I thought I was going to have to throw that yellow on the floor, or that, or whatever was left there. I didn't see what that was. Yep. Okay, so now we need help. We need to finish off the reds. We can't leave that open. So let's be patient. I'm going to try to get red here. Maybe if I have to do all reds, I will. They kind of blocked me out of yellow last turn, and there's not much here now. Whites are very dangerous, or the light blue, if you want to call them that, are very dangerous to me. But I will do this definitely, right? I don't mind going first again. Let's see what they're doing. So they got a column, right? They might be going for red diagonal, you know? That's what it looks like. So we need to stop that somehow. That's great. Stymies their progression a little bit. So let's go through here. Let's think this through. If I take this, leaves 4 collars out there, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4. I only have to take one of them, so I have options here definitely. So let's take this, place it there. Definitely want to keep the pace up here. Make sure that I can have fill in rows at the end if necessary. So that's great. So 5th row is really out of the question. So is this 4th row for me for the most part. Do I do this? There's like nothing grouped together that I like, you know? I could go for blacks, but he's going to take one. You know what? There's lots of blue. Let's go for blue. Probably should have did the other blue, now that I think about it, but luckily they didn't make me pay for it. Oh, I'm going to get those blue, so, like, question is, what do I want to get along with it, right? So yellow's okay right here, right? would like to get two whites together. So why don't I be patient here and just take one from here. Let somebody else go first next turn, right? And if I get lucky, extremely lucky, I may have four blacks here and go right here, right? Now, that's why I took the blue when I did, because I seen that. I was like, oh, that's not good. The other option I have is if there's four yellows together, right? I can go here and then start building this column out. But I have no column right now, which is dangerous. I don't like it. I feel like I'm in a bad position, you know? So the blacks are out of the question. So let's do this, because this gives me options. It also gives him options too, right? I don't think I have to fear too much about losing out on blue, right? So he's going for yellow diagonal. That's not good for me at all. All right, now I have to take this, right? Fill this in, because I don't want this blocked off for next turn. So they can't take yellow or red. So if Ubia, no, didn't do it. Say if Ubia took the blacks and put them here, right? Then that would be great. I guess I have to kind of do this, right? I don't have a real good diagonal chain going, you know? Like if I would have had those reds, yes, I could have put them there, you know? But yeah, it's going to put them there. That gives him the ability to do red or black, you know? And I can't take black in 5, so... So they do have a good amount of points right now. Okay, I get that. I dig it. I dig it. Don't want to do that. Let's undo that. Oh, I clicked OK. Oh, instead of undo, I'm going to lose this one. Yep. That's bad, Brian. That's real bad. Real bad. So how can I get out of this? Come on, we're not going to let you do that. That's some arrogant shit going on there, right? I really messed up. I really messed up. I can't let them have that. I need 2 black for my row. Undo that. Undo. I think we'll do this instead. So I made some bad plays here, really bad plays. I would love those, right? Why? You need this for your row. What are you doing? Like, nobody was really competing for those. I'm sorry, I'm sounding whiny here, but it's like I was sure that he was going to take the red. That's really bad. Two diagonals. Yep, two diagonals. I don't even have a column. Like, this is one of the worst games I've played in a long time. Like, really bad. Well, I mean, the only sensible play, I would give them that. I don't think I can play the denial game because then they'll just get the black at the end. Just less points for them. I don't see a way of winning here, right? Oh, I think I have to do this. Um, Bad, Brian, bad. Yeah, there's not much I could do. Like, everything was bad. I took all his yellows. Why? Like, so taking all these yellows here, I don't think that was good. I mean, they would have swung around to Euless probably, maybe. I don't know. I need to really look at this one again. That was bad. So way to end my first live stream with the terrible loss of Azul. But thanks for watching. If you like this video, um, upon rewatching, please like and subscribe. You can leave comments, and I'll get back to you. And hopefully you have a nice day.